Hello, this is Ryan Woodward recording a demonstration of our Lopes Parking Mobile application. This was developed for our Software Engineering 1 and 2 course here at Grand Canyon University. And this application was designed to allow for a more dynamic solution to the parking issues on campus. So rather than having a permit applicable to one garage, this would allow us to have a permit that's applicable to multiple garages, allowing for greater access to parking on campus. But let's get into the demo. When you open up the app, you'll start at the login page here. And we could move, for instance, to sign up for an account. It'll have us sign in, or give our first name, email, phone number, and enter a password. We could create an account, or if we already have an account, we could just sign in here. Or if we forgot our password, we could enter the email for a password recovery. And this is all handled through Google's Firebase, so it's very simple to actually have this authentication work. But let's just go back to the sign-in page and we'll sign in real quick. And upon a successful sign-in, the user will be greeted with their first name and they'll have access to all of the application services. The first is the parking information. This is where users can see tables, data tables that contain all the information relevant to each of the parking structures on campus. If we were to go there, we could see that we have, I think it's 7 or 8 garages on campus. But some of the data you'll see is the building number, the type of permit that's required to park in this garage, the total capacity of the garage, and the currently available parking spots in the garage. Moving on, we have the check-in and check-out function. So we could, for instance, enter a parking space number, or we could use a QR code such as this to enter in, and we could actually check into the parking garage here. I'll check in very quick. There it goes. It took a while to scan probably the angles, but it says now that you are parked in building 80, spot 103. And let's go check that garage briefly. If we were to go to parking information under building 80, we'd see that available parking is 85. And if we check out, go back to the parking information. Under building 80, we now see that available parking has incremented by 1 because that's just us checking out. Moving on, we have the account page, which displays all the users' information, their first name. This would normally be their phone number, but we have dummy information populating here for now. We have an email address. We have their license plate number, also dummy information. And then we have the student permit type. This is the type and the permit number itself. And we can actually adjust the vehicle license plate or the student permit number by entering this information here. And if we were to update that account, that would be automatically passed into the back end or back to the front here. And it would update the type based on what that is. It has an algorithm on the back end that determines if it's student, faculty, or guest. And moving out, we just have the log out button, and that'll allow our users to log out and return to the login screen. And that'll be all. Thank you.